Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub, and once again I welcome you to my Ielts reading video. In this video, I'm going to give you some general tips, but these tips are specific to question type, and these tips are equally you can say applicable on academic as well as general training IELTS. The question type, because many of you commonly ask me this question, where we need to read the passage first, where we need to read the questions first, number one. Number two, this is a very frequent question that students often ask, where questions and answers are in order and where they are in random order. Okay, so in this series of videos, I'm going to remove or I'm going to clear all your doubts like that. The question type which I'm going to discuss today, that is what we call matching. Now, what is matching question type? They give you 4 to 5 questions. Along with the questions, they give you the list of researchers, list of scientists, lists of experts, A, B, C, D, E, and you got to sort out this question type. I hope you understand. And last time when IELTS exam was held, a student sent me the feedback about the test for my review video, and he said in every section there were matching type of questions. So let's just discuss this matching. The first thing is, whenever there is the question type matching, list of researchers and questions and you got to match them, they are not in order but easy to do. Why not in order? Actually, the questions are not in order, but the list of researchers that is given, passage is in that order. Now, for example, I've got a list. A is James, B is Coley, right? James and Coley. Now, in the passage, first they will talk about James, then there will be the discussion about Coley and all that, right? What you need to do, you need to underline or encircle keywords in the question and or answer choices depending on which has better keywords. We have questions like 20 to 23. We have options A, B, C, D. So you should underline the keywords in the questions and as well as the options. But as I told you, your passage is not in question order, but your passage is in the order of the names or list of researchers or the options which they have given for matching. So it's a good idea to pick up these words from there. Okay, this question is formed from only 1 to 2 sentences in the reading passage. Good news. In order to answer matching type of questions, you just need to go to the name of that scientist and then read a couple of sentences, and those sentences you have to match with the questions. This makes it actually easier. I hope you understand that thing. Now, answer choices may be used more than once. What are the answer choices? The names of experts. So those names can be used more than once. For example, if option A is James, there can be 2 statements in the question which are of James. So you can use one option twice as well, and any option cannot be used as well if directions state this. Otherwise, answer choices can be used once. Very important, if they mention you can use any option twice as well, then that means A, B, C, D, E, you can use one option twice as well. But if they do not mention, if they only say it's the matching type of questions, and usually if the questions and the options, they are equal in number, for example 4 questions and 4 options, then definitely you can do it in other way. But anyways, if directions state, now what are the directions? They say match each statement with the correct person or people, write the correct letter A to E in boxes 20 to 23 on your answer sheet, and if they mention over there you can use any option twice, then you can use it, you must use it, otherwise you can use it only once. you must be able to scan the keywords and understand synonym language. Now let me tell you what should be the action plan. First of all, before starting this question type, underline the names of those experts in the passage. For example, names are James, John, Peter, Fleming. Now you need to underline James, John, Peter and Fleming in the passage wherever you find it. Once you underline it, now rest is read about James, come to the questions and see what James said, where does it go, or with which question does it match, so you can just do this question type easily. Now we move on, and this time I'm going to give you some basic strategies to deal with matching type of questions. First of all, you should underline or circle the keywords in the questions and or the answers. Sometimes, you don't have to match the names, you have to match the statements. So in that case, you can underline the keywords and these keywords can be from the questions or from the options. Second thing is identify the easy questions to do them first. If in the same section there are other questions also, try to do them first. You can mark them with the check optional. Like you can mark them that I'll do this question type later, or if you are done with some questions. For example, questions are 21, 22, 23, 24. So start doing with, like, if you are done with 21, you should mark it as done, or you can cross that question number so that you don't read that very question again and all that. So you should identify the easy questions to do them first. You can mark them with a check optional that first I will do this type of question, then I'll do this one, and finally I'll do this matching type of question. Scan passage to find keywords and synonyms. Now, if there are the names of scientists, you can scan the passage to look for the names of scientists. Mark keywords in the matching sentence, and finally, find the words that connect to the information being asked in the question, and then match the statement with the question, and that statement and the question must have some synonyms or synonymous words or phrases, so you can easily match it. And the answer should be written A, B, C. Never try to write the name. For example, if A is John, B is Peter. Now, instead of writing A, you write answer as John. Instead of writing B, you write your answer as Peter. This will be considered the wrong answer. You have to be extra careful about it. That's all, guys. Thank you very much. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. This time I'm here in Jagran Resort, Kashmir area, and I'm making this video for you. Hopefully you would have enjoyed this location of my video as well, because the only purpose of coming here is just to stay at one place without any distraction and make wonderful videos for you. That's all. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.